Hey guys, how's it going? I recently got the Bixpy J-2 Outboard Kit and it works great on my Hobie PA-14. I wanted to also try it on my Perception kayak, the Pilot 12. Also, I wanted to be able to just switch the mount out. I was using the power pole mount on my Hobie, and I also want to use that for the Pilot. So I put on a plate so that I could easily switch without having to change out plates or take all the hardware out of my Hobie to get it onto this one. So hope you like it, and here's what I came up with. We'll get into it. So this was my solution for mounting the power pole adapter onto the Pescador Pilot 12. I used a plate of HDPE, the high density polyethylene, the cutting board material I got at a local plastic supply store. All of my hardware is stainless steel. I have a number 10 by 24 machine screws coming through the kayak and up through the plate to mount the plate itself down. Then I used 1/4 inch machine screws to mount the adapter onto the plate. So let's break it down. I will go through the installation again so you can check it out. So here's the setup I used to mount the plate so I could put on the Bixby power pole adapter. I've drilled 4 holes in the kayak. It was fairly easy to get access because you have the nice access right here. Then after drilling my holes, I put these again are the 24 stainless machine screws coming up from the bottom, and there's a washer inside. Then here is the plate that I made. I've sort of put a nice countersink on the bolts that the Bixby power pole adapter will screw onto this. So we have this on here. It just slides so smoothly and easily right on there. There we go. So there's that. Then what I have to lock down the smaller ones and attach it to the kayak, I just have a washer and some wing nuts. On this part, I could have used the original Bixby bolts and knobs that they provide with the power pole mount, but on the Hobie power pole adapter, there's 2 of the screws that you have to take the whole power pole plate off to get those off. So I was trying to find a nice, easy way to switch from one kayak to the other without having to take my power pole plate off of my Hobie. Nice. So there we have the plate locked down and ready to put on the Bixby power pole adapter onto this. I already kind of did a measurement. I ran a string from the nose of the kayak back through this direction and sort of measured off and got the straightforward alignment for the plate. And then once you put the adapter on, there's one more adjustment you can make using the Bixby adapter to make sure that your motor is facing a straight line forward to aft. That one goes on there. Then on this, I put a regular washer and a split washer just to lock it down nicely. Okay, so there we have it. It's locked on there. We have a nice solid attachment with the adapter on. And that's pretty much it. With this setup, the rudder is a little close to the power pole adapter, which is cool. Now I get the chance to try out the Bixpy pole steering kit. I'm going to do an install on that, and that should have my whole setup together, which should give me a full 180-degree turn with the kit on there for pole steering. So I'm kind of excited about trying that one out on the water. I'm going to do a follow-up video showing how the kayak works on the water, the steering and everything, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's put the pole steering on. So I know first you get this piece right here. Looks pretty cool. Let's see. Goes right on the power pole adapter. Start off with your little zip tie here. Put that sucker on. There we go. Get that as tight as we can. Now this, I think you can see where this clamp here, there's a line on the opening portion of the clamp. That's where you want the screw to go. Part of the kit, you'll get a screw with a bolt and a washer. So your bolt goes in right there in line. It'll line up and go in between this gap there in the clamp. Then we put this one on. See if I can do this without dropping it on the floor. Putting this together, you're going to need a 10mm socket, either a ratchet wrench or a regular ratchet, and an Allen wrench. So I'm going to go ahead and twist that one on. You want to get this part really tight. Snug it up. Oh, there it goes. So get that snugged up pretty nice. There we go. Very cool. So we already have our turning. You can already see that's got the full 180-degree turn there. Okay, now another piece to this. Hopefully I don't get too close to the camera. Let me move my camera back a little bit. Then we also have this piece that goes on. This part will attach to the handle, which will go to the front of the kayak. Put it next to your seat. So this one you just screw in from the top until it goes all the way through, and you have about 1/4 of an inch hanging from the bottom. Then we'll put the bottom nut on there. Nice, somewhere in there. Put your nut on. I'll go ahead and lock that one in. Okay, ooh, that's in there. Okay, I don't think that one's going anywhere. There you have your Bixpy piece on there, going to the front. Okay, so the last part of the pole steering is the pole. I got this adjustable length pole in the paint department at Home Depot. Works great. I kind of like this one for the pilot, since there's a bunch of black and yellow elements to the kayak, so this works pretty cool. It's a 12-foot kayak, so I just on this one I would extend it all the way, and it simply twists into this part of the pole steering mechanism, just like that. Then I'll back up over here near where the seat would be. And it's really cool because you get the full 180-degree turn. Really excited about trying this one out on the water. I will be doing a follow-up video showing this kayak with this setup, how it acts on the water, what kind of speeds I get with the Bixpy Jet. I know that this kayak weighs around 75 pounds. So I'll also do a comparison on this kayak and my Hobie, the PA-14, that weighs about 140 pounds, I think, 145 pounds. So anyway, be looking out for that if you want to check it out. And thanks for watching.